Well, hello everybody and happy Saturday. I'm a couple seconds early. My phone did it again. Sometimes it does it. I don't know why, but sometimes it automatically goes into the video and sometimes it doesn't. So today it did. So how are you guys doing? It's bright and early. I know you guys are all sleeping. Hopefully just laying in bed, watching on your phone. Um, I'm still in my pajamas, so it's a lazy morning, and it is hot, hot, hot in Chesapeake, Virginia. We had a couple gorgeous days last week, and then yesterday was super hot. Today's going to be super hot. I think it's going to be super hot for a few days, and then maybe back in the 80s. I'm telling you, I'm kind of ready for fall now. Oh, I have a fun card today. So we did a fun fold class this past week on Tuesday and Thursday. And this is one of the ones that we did. And this is a fun fold gift card holder. So let me do the one that has the gift card in it. So when you open it up, it pops up automatically. So it's like stuck in there. Isn't that cool? And I just think that's so cool. I love it. See how it is in there? It's stuck. So this is a great gift for anybody for birthday or whatever, Christmas. Well, I wouldn't do it as Christmas, but birthday is great. Or if you just want to give somebody a gift card for whatever, but it just says you are so appreciated. You could change that to happy birthday if you wanted to. But I love giving gift cards to people, when they do something for me, like my neighbor who always takes care of my house when I go somewhere or something like that. Or people who help you out or do things for you. So you always need gift cards. I just have a whole pile laying around that I just give out for stuff. So this is a really, really easy one. You can use any paper you want to. I love the Country Woods paper. And I also used the Spotlight on Nature stamp set. So we're using this one, this one, this one, and that's it. And then I've also got the punch. We're using the punch to the point label punch. I already punched them out, but this is the punch you need. And also you need a circle punch, a little circle punch. This is 1 1/4. We don't sell this anymore, but any little circle punch will do. Or if you don't have a circle punch, you could actually use probably this punch, because you just need a little notch right here. Let me show it on this one. Right here where the gift card goes. I mean, you don't have to have that, but it just, makes it look better when you have a little notch. But you could use actually this and put that in there, like just the tip of that, and that would work too. So just about anything you got will work. So don't despair if you don't have those little circle punches anymore. If you have the circle dies, that'll work. I lost my Stylish Shapes dies somewhere. I have no idea. I've searched my stamp room top to bottom. I cannot find it. I don't know where it is. I know it's there somewhere hiding, but I can't find it. So I had to order another one. And I was so mad because it was $30, but I got it on the free shipping sale. And so did a lot of you guys. You guys are awesome, awesome, awesome. Thanks everybody who ordered the last 3 days. My sales were awesome, and I'm so thankful for you guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much for all the orders. I love, love, love getting orders from you guys. Let me say hello to everybody. Hey, Cindy. Hey, Jana. Hey, Debbie. Hey, Shirley. Hey, Diane. Hey, Evelyn from Germany. Oh, Evelyn, I got some jokes for you today. I have 2 German jokes, and they're really funny. You might have already heard them. I don't know. They're just funny. I was watching, I don't know if it was YouTube or Facebook or something, and I saw these jokes, and I was like, oh my gosh, I got to tell this. Because one of them I might have already told, but the other one I had never heard before, and it's so funny. Hey, Wendy. Hey, Barbara. Hey, oh, I said Cindy, Shirley, Wendy. Hey, Wendy. Hey, Regina. Hey, Christine. Hey, Amy. Hey, Gail. Hey, Kelly. Let me see. Oh, I just lost my place. Hey, Lisa. Hey, Vicky. Hey, Sarah. Hey, Mary. Hey, Christy. Hey, Karen. Hey, Helen. I'm going backwards now. Oh, Helen, you're canning peaches. Oh my God, I love peaches. I really want to go. We have this farm. We have this area in Virginia Beach called Punga where they have all these farms, and there's one out there that has peaches and strawberries, blueberries, blackberries, everything. You can go pick them or you can just go buy them. And I really want to go over there and get them, but it's like way, way out. It's probably like 45 minutes from my house, but I want to go so bad and get some peaches because the ones at the grocery store are never that good as they are from a farm stand, you know, where you can get them fresh. But I'm dying for some fresh peaches. All right, I'm going to stop there because we have almost 100 people on already. Oh, Evelyn says she's looking for it. Oh, Anya's on here too. So Anya's German, so she'll like these jokes. I'm going to tell them to you in a minute. So if you just popped on, we're making this gift card holder. Here's the one with the gift card in it. So it's just a pop-up. It pops up out of the card like that, so it's stuck there. And we've got the gift card in here. Of course, this one, I think I told you the story about this one. This is my $50 gift card I bought at Kroger's and went to use it, and it said it was not active or something. So Amazon couldn't do anything. Kroger's can't do anything without the receipt. And I got it a long time ago, so I don't have the receipt anymore. But I was so mad because there goes $50. And I'm like, stinks. Ugh. All right, so let me show you the card kit. So everybody who just ordered the last 3 days is going to get, or actually ordered since the 16th, will get this card kit with the sunflower embossing folder and the lavender paper. It's a beautiful, beautiful card. I love it. So you'll get the card kit for the orders, and then you also get another card, just any card that goes, doesn't go with it, but just extra card. And I do have a bunch of card kits left over. I have like one from the last one, all the last ones. So I've got a wildflower kit, and you get the card with it. Floral impressions kit, and you can go back and rewind it later and look these back up. Gallery blooms kit, succulent kit, the lavender napkin kit, and the butterfly napkin kit. So I have one of each. They're $20, and it includes the card. So if anybody's interested, send me an email. It's first come, first serve, whoever I get the emails from first. They're $20 per kit, so I need to get rid of them. All right, so let's get started. I think that's all I got. Okay, I'm going to tell you the jokes. You ready? All right, how do you say constipated in German? So if you're German, it's not the real one. This is a joke. Far from pooping. Far from pooping. I think that's so funny. I know Lisa heard it already. All right, here's the other one. This is the one I hadn't heard before. Okay, how do you say bra in German? I'm gonna say it like I'm German. Anybody know this one? This is stop 'em from flopping. I thought that was so funny. Stop 'em from flopping. It doesn't take much to make me laugh. Okay, so that's the stamps that you need. Let's get the supplies out. We're going to make 2 today. So we got 2 of everything. So 2 Coastal Cabana, 5.5 by 8.5, so regular card size. And you're going to score it at 1 3/4 and 6. So can you see the score lines there? 1 3/4 and 6. And then the white piece that goes inside is a 1/4 sheet of cardstock, scored at 1.5 and 5. And then we've got our pieces of designer paper, 5 1/4 by 5 1/4 by 2 1/4. Oops. And 5 1/4 by 1 1/2. And then I already did the die cuts, Coastal Cabana and white. And that was that to the point. There's our project. So take a screenshot of that. Aren't those funny jokes? I was telling them at the nursing home on the other day. told my mother, she didn't get the bra one. She's like, stop them from flopping. And she's like, she kept saying it over and over. And I'm like, you don't get it? It was so funny. She's a little slow sometimes. All right, so we started the day off with the laugh, and we're going to end with the laugh too. So stick around. All right, everybody got a screenshot of that? Let's get started. Okay, so first thing you're going to do is take your Coastal Cabana and score it if you don't already have it scored, and then fold it. So they should match right in the middle. So this is kind of like a gatefold card, except it's not even. The bottom is smaller, but they should match right in the middle. And, oops, give it a good score. I found my little thingy, so make sure you give that a good score so it'll stay flat. There we go. All right, then we're going to score this one. So this is our white one. And this one was scored at, now I forgot what I said. It was scored at 1.5 and 5. So I scored it at 1.5 and 5. All right, so this one goes back. This one goes forward. And we're going to score that. Like that. All right, so the top piece goes backwards, the front piece goes forwards, and do that again. I got a comment from somebody the other day that says they don't like watching me make multiple things. And I was like, well, you can always fast forward if you don't want to watch me make more than one. But if I only made one, it would be over in 5 minutes, and you guys would be like, oh, we're over too fast. And if you don't like the talking, skip like the first 10 minutes. You can always put it on double speed and watch me talking faster. I don't. But, you know, if you don't like the talking, put it on mute. I don't know. All right, first thing I'm going to do is punch the hole. So you want to go in on this piece that's folded up about a little less than halfway and punch your little notch. So there's my little notch. And like I said, any circle punch or almost any kind of punch will work, but I like the circle punch. Okay, then we're going to do some stamping. So on our piece right here, we're going to have Misty Moonlight. And my Misty Moonlight pad is kind of icky. It's like hard. And I re-inked it, and it stayed kind of hard. So, I don't know. We're going to see if it works. I mean, it inks it up, but it just doesn't come out, like, perfect. All right, so put that on there. That one came out good. And you, again, you can put anything here. Happy birthday, whatever. Let me get that out. But I like you are so appreciated. That's good for just about anything. All right, then on our white piece, we're going to stamp our flower from Spotlight on Nature. I love this flower. So just going to stamp like the top part. And there we go. All right, so there's our top part. And then we're going to color that. So I'm going to take the lid like this. Oops, let me get some more ink on there. So if you want ink on your lid, just squish it together like with the palm of your hand. And you get a little bit of ink on it, the inside. So I'm going to get rid of this scrap paper because it's icky. I'm going to take my Wink of Stella, which is my favorite thing to color with, and just get a little bit of ink in there. This one seems kind of dry. And just kind of color that like that. And it just gives it a little pop of color on, and it also gives it some shimmer. Isn't that pretty? So we're just taking a teeny bit of that color. You do get some just without using the ink pad. You'll get a little bit of blue, but I wanted a little bit more blue. If you don't use this, it'll be just really light blue, like you can hardly see it if you just kind of drag the color up. But I wanted a little bit more, so there we go. But you get shimmer at the same time as you get color, so it makes it double pretty. I love it. And I'm just coloring everything blue. Even though we know the leaves are not blue, but it's okay. We can make it whatever color we want because it's a card. It's not a real flower. Okay, so there's our coloring. So we're done with this. This is Misty Moonlight. I always get a lot of comments after the video. What colors did you use? And it always cracks me up because I'm like, I tell you everything I use in the video. Did you watch it? It just cracks me up. Okay, so then we're going to take our Coastal Cabana. So the only two colors we're using are Coastal Cabana and Misty Moonlight. And I'm going to bring this, let me get a new piece of scrap paper so it's not so dirty. We're going to take this, which is the little hatch mark here, and just put really light on there. It just gives it a little bit of extra color. And I love the Coastal Cabana and the Misty Moonlight together. So just kind of really lightly just put it on there. So there's our coloring. Then we're going to take same color and the leaf stamp, and we're going to do some leaves on the inside, and then fold it up and do some leaves on the outside. There you go. Okay, so we've got some on the outside, some on the inside. And do the same thing on this one. You guys know blue is one of my favorite colors. I love blue and I love pink and purple. Okay, there we go. Maybe one more. There we go. Okay, so now we're done stamping. That was quick. So we had Coastal Cabana and we had Misty Moonlight. So now comes the tedious part. This is the hardest part of the whole thing. Not really. You're going to take your tear tape and put some on this little strip right here. And give it a good press. Then put some on this edge. So this is all on the kind of like the front. So put it on there. Then we're going to put it on here. This is going to be a quick video, even though we're making two. I know some people do the videos and they make one card and it takes like an hour. But my cards are usually pretty quick, so that's why I usually make more than one. And I give away so many, it's nice to have some extra ones. So that's what I did yesterday. I went to my upline Melissa's house. We had a little get together like we do every month. And we had a brunch for birthday celebration. And then after I came home, I took a nap because I was in a sugar coma. Because my friend Michelle made this, it was like cinnamon rolls, homemade cinnamon rolls, except instead of cinnamon, she used cherries. So she goes cherry picking and made this like yeast roll thing filled with cherries, and then made the icing like for cinnamon rolls, put it on top. And I'm telling you what, it was like the best thing I ever tasted. And then we had quiche. I made these sausage, what do you call them? Sausage and cream cheese crescent rolls. And then we had fruit, and we had cheese Danish, and hash brown casserole. So an awesome breakfast, and I was just in a coma the rest of the day. But after I took a nap, I started going through all my cards I have laying around, and I have thousands, like I told you. All right, so there's all of our, oops, I forgot this one too. Forgot this one, talking too much. So I just have boxes and boxes. So I started going through them and pulling them out and deciding which ones to keep and which ones to give away. So I got a pile of about, I don't know, 150 to give away. And so this piece is pretty much done. So we're just going to peel these two pieces off and fold them up. So that's where the gift card is going to go. And then this piece right here, we're going to put that in just a minute. So we're going to do this first. And these are always easier. If you press it down, it's much easier to grab it with your fingernail right in the middle instead of from the end. And it just comes right up. And then for this one, we got to glue these down. So when we go to Melissa's house, everybody brings a shoebox swap to make, which means you bring your project kind of in a shoebox style box and bring all the supplies for everybody to make it. So there were 7 of us, and we all had a project. And, well, actually 6, because one person couldn't come, so she sent a project. And so we got to sit and make all the cards. And I meant to bring them in here with me and show you. I only have one that was in my box because this was my project yesterday. So this card was Michelle A. Vance. She's the one that didn't come, and I had this in my box. So she made this card, which is Halloween. And you guys know I don't do Halloween, but I loved this card anyway because it's just really cute. I love that right there, how she sponged it. So that's with the new Halloween set. I can't remember if that's available now or it's available August 1st for customers. I think it's a pre-order for demonstrators right now, and then it's available to customers next week. There's a lot of new stuff coming. And then if you're a demonstrator, we can pre-order the holiday catalog next week. And then, not this week coming up, but the week after. And then customers get that September. You'll get the catalog in August. If you're one of my customers, I will send it to you. If I'm sending it to everybody who's ordered at least $50 in the last, like since January, so in 2025. So if you've ordered from me this year, you'll get a catalog. Okay, so there's those two. So now we're going to glue this to the inside. So what you do, open it up, put it right up against the line here, center it. So here's my fold. So I'm putting this, you can fold this under and do it like that, but that's harder. So put it right there. And you see this purple line here? I don't understand where that came from. I think somebody dropped this in the ink pad or something because it's got purple all over my tear tape. But anyway, so line that up in the center. Use your fingernail and pull it off. And then you just make sure it's straight and close it. And then when you open it, it's going to be like that. And then this one, you're going to peel it off. See how easy those come off if you do it in the center? And so this is going to close and glue right there. And then when you open it, ta-da, it slides up like that. Isn't that cool? I love it. Okay, so then we're going to do this one. And then we're going to put the thing on the front. So open it all the way up, line it up, and peel your sticky off and close it. And then peel this one and close it. All right, so there we go. So then that opens and just tucks right back in there. Love it. All right, then we got to decorate the front. So we're going to take our 2 back pieces, same punch, and we're going to get all this trash off my desk first. I'm going to read some comments too, because you guys are talking away and I'm just ignoring you. So let me read some comments. Oh my gosh, there's so many. Let's see. Yeah, block them. Squishy lid technique. Oh, Kelly said she likes that technique, squishing the lid to get some ink on it. That's an old technique, yep. The foam gets hard dry after a while. I don't know why though, because I use it, like Misty Moonlight's one of my favorite colors. I use it all the time, but somehow it got kind of hard. Somebody said rinse it out and just re-ink it, but I don't know. It still works, so yeah. That breakfast was so good. What recipe would you like, Tina? Only recipe I know is my recipe with the crescent rolls. And that's like the easiest thing in the whole world. But I'll tell you that one. Oh, Mario's on here. Hey, Mario. Love the inside. Love the Halloween card. I know, isn't the Halloween card cute? It is cute. Michelle is very, very talented. I've done a couple of her cards before. She's very talented. And she doesn't do video, so it's okay if I do her videos. Yes, this is great with Christmas paper. That's what I'm going to do. When it's Christmas time, I'll make another one of these. So, yeah, my Mossy Meadow does the same thing. This card could also be made as a normal card. Of course it could, yeah. If you want to just make it a normal card, don't do the gift card part. Just put, you know, you could either do it this way or this way and have a piece of cardstock inside. Don't glue it down. Of course, yeah, just be a gatefold card. All right, we're going to cut this in half. So I do this a lot when I have punches. So punch it, cut it halfway across on both of them. It doesn't even have to be straight. Then you're going to take, I use regular tape and just put some kind of near the edge there. And then take your 1/2 and just put about maybe 1/8 of an inch layer behind it. So you're really just like cutting it in half and pulling it apart. So it looks almost like you have 2 different punches, but it's the same punch, just pulled apart. And then do the same thing with that one. See, the good thing about making 2 cards is if I go too fast, then you can catch it on the second one. If you say, oh, what did she just do? I missed it. I'll do it again. And then you get it the second time. So there you go. So line that up. So now we have the 2 that look like they've got a layer behind them, but it's the same punch. And then you want to put dimensionals on the back, but only on the top half. So we want it to open, you know, like this and not be glued down there. So we only want to put dimensionals on this part. It kills me how sticky these are. I put my packing tape on here. I need to cut these. Oops. All right, so we're gonna put just a few on there, and probably 3 is good. I don't know why I did 4. Okay. All right, that is stuck together. We're not using that one. Let's cut another one. There we go. Okay. Stick that right there. Don't you love it when you're just sitting here and like a bug slams into your window and you hear it? And you're like, what was that? And it's like a bee or something just flying into your window. All right, so put that down. And you want to try and cover that white part up. So there's one. And then put the other one over here. There we go. Okay, so now we want to make a little bow to go on top. And so I've got my linen thread. So we're just going to make little bows. No power. Uh-oh, somebody's out of... Wendy doesn't have power. Oh my God. I think I'll be dying. That happened to me one time. Well, our power went out the other day for only like 15 minutes, but I was panicking. And then the cable and internet went out the other day for like 4 hours. Luckily, it wasn't a video day. Yeah, it's way too hot to be without air conditioning right now. Yesterday I was so hot. My AC wasn't keeping up with the temperature outside, so I have it set on 73 and it was 75 in the house. And so I went and got a fan. But I had the ceiling fan on, but I went and got another fan and just started blowing on me because I was hot. 75 is too hot. And the power company says keep your temperature at 78. I'm like, who can stand 78 degrees? Yuck. Oh, I was going to tell you the recipe. So the recipe for my crescent rolls is 1 pack of Jimmy Dean sausage. I like to use the sage one, but you can use any one you want to. Regular or sage. I like Jimmy Dean because there's really, when you cook up a pack of Jimmy Dean sausage, there's literally like almost 0 fat. You don't even have to drain it because it's such a good quality. And then cook up the sausage, you know, brown it really good. And then you add 1.5 blocks to 2 blocks. I use 2 blocks of cream cheese, you know, 8-ounce blocks, and mix it in while the sausage is hot, and it'll melt it and make it really creamy. So then you get this big bowl full of cream cheese and sausage, and get your crescent rolls out. And you can really, I use 2 cans, but then I always have leftover cream cheese stuff. It probably would make about 4 or 5 more if you really wanted to. But sometimes I just eat that cream cheese and sausage plain because it's so good. But you just take a big scoop and put it in every single crescent roll, roll it up, and then you bake it for like about 13 minutes at 375, you know, till they're brown. Oh my gosh, they're so good. Yummy, yummy, yummy. All right, we've got some gems. I started making those back in the day, like probably 30 years ago. I've been making those. They're so easy. Some people put 1 block of cream cheese, but I like, it just depends. If you like it creamier or more sausagey. Sausagey-er, is that a word? If you like it, you could put less cream cheese if you want. But I love cream cheese. All right, so these are the gems that are discontinuing. They're on the last chance list. They are called low profile, like petal pink and something, I think. Low profile dots, something like that. But they're on the last chance list. I think they're on sale. And I love these because they go so well with so many things. And they're flat. They're almost flat, so they're great to mail. I don't know why they're getting rid of them. And then, of course, we have to shimmerize. In every single video, I get questions about the shimmer spray. So if you have a question, I show how to make it like 2 videos ago, but it's 70% alcohol mixed with the champagne shimmer paint. And the link to this is in the description box below the video where it says like favorite things. So you can order some, and you just mix about this much alcohol, 70% alcohol, with about a quarter of a teaspoon. I don't ever measure it, but it's about maybe a quarter teaspoon. And then put it in your spray bottle that you can get anywhere. You can get these travel spray bottles anywhere. Shake it up, and then you just spray it, and it gives you just a beautiful shimmer on your stuff. So there you go. So that was, oh, that was so fast. We're done in like 30 minutes, but we still have jokes. I got another joke and card giveaway. So don't run. Don't run. Hold on. All right. Let me read some comments real quick. If your power went off, Sarah, how would you stay under a ceiling fan? You wouldn't have any power for the ceiling fan. Oh, Kenzie said the same thing. That's so funny. Yeah, get a generator. I wish I had a generator, but I don't have anywhere to put a generator. My garage is too full of stuff. Vicki, I did not get any happy mail today. Nope. I did get one card from my mother that I took to her, but I didn't get any myself. It's funny, since my mother moved to the nursing home, I switched her address to my address, and all I get is just junk mail. I get piles and piles of junk mail now. It's crazy. I never used to get junk mail, and now it's all her name, and it's just junk. All right, you ready for the video? Sarah, everybody was wondering how that fan was going to work. She was going to sit there and blow on it. That's so funny. All right, here's the joke. All right, so I worked in a factory making furniture. Every night, I would leave the gate with a wheelbarrow full of sawdust, and every night the factory guard checked through what was left, looking for what I might be stealing. Because there was just sawdust in there. Sorry, I missed that word. So every night I would leave the gate with a wheelbarrow full of sawdust, and every night the factory guard would check through the sawdust as I was leaving, looking for what I might be stealing. But I was too clever. He never found anything. After 20 years, the guard was retiring. He pulled me aside and said, "Look, I know you've been stealing something for the past 20 years, and it's driving me crazy not knowing what it is, and I haven't been able to catch you. I'm retiring, and I swear I won't tell anybody, but I just need to know, what have you been stealing?" The guy said, I said, "Wheelbarrows." That's a pretty smart guy, huh? Never suspected it. Yeah, sometimes our brain doesn't work. I feel the same exact way. I know, we're so used to power. Even if the power goes out, do you do this? So your house is out of power, and it's like you're so used to having power, you know you don't, but you still walk in the room and turn the light on, even though you know it's not going to come on. I do that all the time. Not that my power goes out that much, but every time it does, I still walk in every single room, turn the light switch on, like, oh, it's going to magically turn on even though there's no power. Okay, so, I forgot about the card contest. So if you were on here last time, I'm having a card contest. And so it started the other day. Haven't got any cards yet, but that's not a surprise because I know it'll take you guys. Most of you guys wait till last minute. All right, so it's due August 22nd. So you got almost a month. And it's just, the theme is Fall Fun Fold Card. Or you could just have a fall card or a fun fold card. But please try to use current Stampin' Up! Products. A couple of people said they don't have any current Stampin' Up! Products. So if you don't, you know, you can use whatever. But I really prefer that you use all Stampin' Up! Products. So that way, the reason for that is if, you know, I'm going to be showing all the cards. So if somebody says, "Oh, I love that card, I want to make that one." If the stuff's not available and it's retired, then, I mean, you can try and figure out something else to use. But most of the time, people want to use exactly what you use. So it's easier if they can order it, if it's still available. Because if it's not, like if the stamp set's retired or whatever, then it's kind of hard to copy a card if you can't get the stuff. So that's the whole reason for using current products. and current Stampin' Up! Products. So it doesn't have to be brand new stuff. It can be anything Stampin' Up!, but as long as it's not retired. So that's due August 22nd, and here's my address to send the cards to. And you've got a few more days to get the card kit, this current card kit, in the mail. So that is a beautiful card kit. You'll get all of this, supplies to make this. And the only thing that you'll have to have is words for the saying, and if you want to put something on the inside. But you'll get all the stuff, just not the ink and the words. But you'll get all the paper. And then I also sent you another card. All right, so here's two that were not claimed yet, so you got one more chance. So Annie and Debbie. And I thought Debbie was on the last video. And then here's today's cards. Okay. And then here's my email address. All righty, here we go. Karen says that's me. I'm shaking them up good. Oh, that's me when turning the lights on. All right, first winner is Bill. Bill just won a card. All right, is Bill on here today? I haven't seen him. Sherry Niebauer. And Ware Parrish. Ware, oops, got a piece of hair in there. Oops. Okay, next one is Robin Steyer. Okay, so there are our winners for today. There you go. So we have Bill, Sherry, Ware, and Robin for the winners. There's my email, so send me your address. Oh yeah, I wanted to tell you guys something. Don't forget, thumbs up. Like, share, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff for me. And I've noticed my YouTube channel seems to be getting back to normal. So I've gotten a ton more subscribers. So I think, have a lot of you guys gone and checked your subscription and made sure that it was not turned off? Because that's what I found out is YouTube went through and did like a bot sweep and like turned off subscriptions for tons of people. So if you're not getting notified when I do a video, yours could have been turned off. So please go back and double check your subscription. Also, if you'd like to join the channel, just click the join button below the video, and it's $2.99 a month, and that helps support my channel, helps pay for postage to send all these cards out, and you get a free card class twice a week, so that's a good deal. So $2.99 a month, not a week, $2.99 a month. So that is like pennies for card classes, so that's a good deal. So thanks you guys so much for joining me. I'm so thankful for all of you. And I hope you enjoyed the jokes and the laughing and the cards. And I'll send these cards out as soon as you guys send me your address. And don't forget the card contest. Oh, I forgot this too. Hold on. Here's the addresses for people that need cards and prayers. And there's my address too. And I'm going to flip this over in a second. So don't go yet. I forgot to see how many people. Oh, 147 people. Awesome. You guys are so great. I love you guys. Okay, and then on the back is some more. So take screenshots of those and send people some cards. And if you can't send a card, please pray for them. They're all going through some hard times. I know most people go through hard times at one time or another. All right, you guys, thank you so much. And I will be back on Tuesday night at 7 p.m. Eastern Time for another fun video. And y'all take care. Have a great weekend, everybody. And I'll see you in a few days. Bye-bye.